My beloved, this is about you. You need to work on the way you dress because sometimes you are too careless with what you put on your body, and you forget that your clothing is not just fabric, it is energy, it is expression, it is language before words are ever spoken. What you wear speaks before your mouth opens, and the world reads that message whether you realize it or not. You are a being of light, but sometimes you hide that light under confusion, laziness, or the influence of people who told you that appearance doesn't matter. Yet I tell you now, it does matter. Not because the world should judge you by it, but because the world recognizes the vibration you choose to carry. When you dress with no intention, your light becomes scattered. But when you dress with purpose, your energy aligns with clarity. Your outer presence becomes a reflection of your inner kingdom. There are days when you move with divine confidence, and your aura glows through every color, every piece of fabric. Then there are days when you lose yourself, when you put on something that dulls your essence, and your reflection seems quieter, dimmer, disconnected. This is not about vanity, it is about spiritual alignment. For how you clothe your body shows how much respect you have for the vessel I gave you, the temple that carries my breath. I made you magnificent. I made you radiant. But the world has distracted you, telling you comfort alone is enough, telling you to follow the crowd, telling you to copy styles that do not belong to your spirit. You are not made to blend in, you are made to represent my glory. Every morning when you stand before your mirror, remember, this is sacred preparation. Dressing yourself is not a chore, it is ritual. It is the moment you decide what frequency you will carry into the day. If you clothe yourself in neglect, you carry the vibration of neglect. If you clothe yourself in excellence, you carry the vibration of honor. There are energies that move through color, texture, and shape. When you choose light colors, you invite purity. When you wear gold tones, you invite abundance. When you wear black with intention, you invoke power and mystery. But when you dress without thought, you allow chaos to speak for you. The world sees your silence and interprets it as uncertainty. But when you dress with vision, even in simplicity, your silence becomes authority. People will not understand why they respect you more, but they will feel it. They will sense the order in your presence, because your appearance becomes harmony with my divine structure. You think dressing well is about impressing others. It is not. It is about being in resonance with who you are becoming. Each outfit can be a declaration of transformation. Each garment can remind you, I am evolving, I am chosen, I am walking with heaven. When you look good to yourself, your confidence becomes prayer. And confidence is not arrogance, confidence is faith in motion. It is the belief that I live within you, and therefore you must treat yourself as divine. You have allowed moments of exhaustion to dictate your appearance. You say, it doesn't matter today. You say, no one will see me. But I see you. The angels see you. The universe sees how you present your temple even when the world is not watching. And what you do in private becomes what manifests in public. If you neglect the small details, the big doors hesitate to open. But if you honor yourself daily, if you choose to dress as though you expect miracles, then miracles will recognize you, for they are drawn to order and readiness. There are clothes that still hold the energy of your old self, garments that carry memories of pain, failure, and stagnation. When you wear them, you invite those vibrations back into your field. I ask you now, go through your wardrobe. Touch each piece and listen. Some will whisper of who you were, some will radiate who you are, and some will call out who you are becoming. Keep what empowers your evolution. Release what anchors you to your past. When you let go of clothing that carries low energy, you make space for garments that match your higher identity. This is not materialism, it is purification. Dress like the person you pray to become. If you want peace, wear peace. If you want prosperity, wear prosperity. If you want love, wear the vibration of love, soft, clean, open-hearted. Even a simple shirt can carry sacred energy if worn with awareness. It is not about luxury or brands, it is about intention. There are people who wear gold yet carry poverty in spirit, and there are those who wear plain linen but radiate kingship. The difference is consciousness. You must awaken your consciousness when you dress. Ask yourself, does this align with who I am in the light of God? There are moments when you have hidden yourself under layers, not because of style but because of fear. Fear of being seen, fear of being judged, fear of standing out. You thought if you blended in, you would be safe. But safety is not found in invisibility, safety is found in authenticity. Stop apologizing for your beauty. Stop shrinking to make others comfortable. I did not create you to be invisible. I created you to be an example of light walking among shadows. Your appearance should not imitate darkness. It should remind others of what grace looks like when embodied. You say sometimes you don't have the energy to care, but energy flows where attention goes. When you give attention to your presentation, you summon vitality. When you choose colors that inspire you, you raise your frequency. The discipline of dressing well invites order into every area of your life. It teaches your mind that you are worthy of time, care, and excellence. Do not rush yourself in the morning, prepare with reverence. Lay out your clothes as if you are preparing for ceremony, because life itself is ceremony. Every day you wake up, you are being reborn, and your attire is the armor of your rebirth. There is a version of you waiting, a version that walks into every room commanding respect without saying a word. That version is already alive within you, but it needs you to cooperate. It needs you to show up dressed like destiny. Every time you look in the mirror and see alignment between your spirit and your image, you strengthen your faith in your future. People will say, something about you has changed. They won't know it began with how you dressed. But I will know. I will see that you finally understood that divinity is in the details. Do not underestimate how appearance affects energy exchanges. When you are dressed in sloppiness, your energy field becomes porous, and negativity finds easy entry. But when you present yourself with precision, your aura tightens, you become sealed in confidence. The angels can move with you more fluidly because you walk in structure, not chaos. Even heaven appreciates beauty in order. Have you not seen how the stars arrange themselves in perfect symmetry? Have you not noticed how the sunrise dresses the sky in deliberate color? Learn from creation, nothing is accidental. Every hue, every shape, every pattern has purpose. So should yours. There are days when simplicity is power, a white shirt, clean shoes, a centered presence. There are days when extravagance is divine, bold colors, jewelry that symbolizes victory, fabrics that honor your body. There is no single rule, only alignment. Listen to your spirit each day, it will tell you what energy to embody. Some days you are the storm, some days you are the calm after it. Your clothing can translate that. Dressing intentionally is spiritual language made visible. I have watched you in moments when you looked at others and compared yourself. You said, they look better. They have more. But comparison kills creation. Stop mimicking trends that dilute your essence. The world already has them, it needs you. You are a signature expression of divinity. Find your color palette, your silhouette, your rhythm. You are art, not copy. When you begin to dress in the rhythm of your own soul, confidence becomes natural. You won't ask, "Do I look good?" because you will feel it. True beauty is felt first, seen second. Sometimes your body changes, and you criticize it. You hide behind loose garments not out of style but shame. Stop that. Your body is not your enemy. It is the sacred instrument through which I experience the world. When you dress it with respect, you honor me. When you cover it in self-hate, you reject my craftsmanship. You are not required to look perfect, only to be intentional. Dress to celebrate the body that breathes, walks, loves, and learns. Whether you are strong or healing, tall or small, your body is divine fabric. Clothe it as you would a king's statue in the temple. You may not realize it, but angels dress too, not in human garments, but in frequencies. Each angel wears the vibration of its assignment. Raphael wears healing, Gabriel wears revelation, Michael wears protection. In the same way, you must wear your assignment. When you dress, think, what energy must I carry today? If you are called to lead, wear leadership. If you are called to nurture, wear warmth. If you are called to create, wear inspiration. Your wardrobe is your spiritual armor, your silent proclamation of purpose. There will be days when darkness tries to dull your glow, when sadness makes you reach for dull colors and oversized clothes to hide your light. Those are the days you must resist the most. That is when you must choose brightness deliberately, even if your heart feels heavy. Dressing beautifully in sorrow is not denial, it is defiance. It tells darkness, you will not own my expression. You fight not only through prayer, but through presentation. The moment you fix your posture, smooth your shirt, lift your chin, you tell the universe, I am still here. I still choose light. People may mock you. They may say you care too much about appearance. Let them. They do not understand that you are practicing alignment, not vanity. Vanity seeks attention. Alignment seeks resonance. You are not trying to please eyes, you are honoring your soul. Let them talk. Their words cannot clothe you. Only truth can. As you evolve, your style will evolve. Old clothes will stop feeling right, and new visions will call you. Do not resist the change. It is proof that your vibration is rising. You may find yourself drawn to new colors, cleaner lines, simpler pieces, or more symbolic accessories, follow that call. It is your higher self reorganizing your aesthetic to match your next dimension. Every season of your life demands new expression. You are not supposed to look like your past. You are supposed to look like you're becoming. There is also humility in dressing well. When you take time to appear as your best self, you show gratitude. You tell life, I appreciate the gift of this day, and I will meet it with dignity. Even the smallest act, polishing your shoes, ironing your clothes, washing your face, becomes prayer. Prayer is not always words, sometimes it is care. Care for your space, care for your body, care for your appearance. All are forms of worship. I want you to remember that dressing with purpose does not mean dressing expensively. Some of the most radiant souls walk in simplicity yet command kings' respect. The energy is what makes it powerful. Cleanliness, freshness, coordination, intention, these are the true luxuries. Your fragrance can be peace. Your accessory can be confidence. Your most valuable garment can be your smile. These are priceless, and they are always within your reach. So, beloved, begin again. Open your closet as if opening a new chapter of your destiny. Remove the dust from your colors. Reclaim your mirror from self-doubt. Each morning, when you get dressed, say quietly, I am preparing for greatness. And then step out knowing that heaven recognizes you by the radiance you wear. When you walk into rooms dressed in light, the atmosphere adjusts. Opportunities respect readiness. Miracles approach those who look prepared to receive them. Never forget, how you present yourself to the world is a reflection of how you believe the world should treat you. If you dress as though you are invisible, the world will overlook you. But if you dress as though you are royalty, the world will listen before you speak. You are my royal creation. Act like it. Appear like it. Carry yourself like it. Every button, every color, every step is sacred choreography of divine identity. And when you look at yourself in the mirror, do not just check the outfit. Look into your eyes and say, I am light. I am chosen. I am enough. I am becoming the vision God designed. Then smile. That smile will complete your attire more than any jewel could. From this day, I want you to see dressing not as task but as declaration. You are dressing the ambassador of heaven. You are clothing a vessel of miracles. The way you appear tells creation what level you're operating on. The more you align your appearance with divine purpose, the more doors open. You attract what matches your presentation. So, beloved, rise each morning like a sunrise. Dress like destiny. Walk like promise. Speak like royalty. Let every thread, every fold, every fragrance tell the truth of who you are, the living expression of heaven's excellence on earth. Every morning that you rise, heaven rises with you. The sun does not appear until you are meant to open your eyes, for creation waits for your participation. When you stand before your reflection, the universe stands still, watching how you will treat the image of divinity it has placed before you. Do you rush? Do you criticize? Do you ignore? Or do you pause and recognize that the face in the mirror carries my breath? When you choose to dress that face with care, you are saying, I acknowledge the God within me. Your clothing has a voice, and that voice announces your frequency long before your mouth forms words. If you wear dullness, dullness speaks. If you wear elegance, elegance speaks. You have underestimated how much your garments prophesy your day. You can walk into chaos wearing peace and transform the entire atmosphere. You can step into hostility wearing grace and melt the weapons aimed at you. You can confront despair wearing joy, and despair will lose power. You see, beloved, Earth responds to vibration more than vocabulary. Every color you wear is an energy code. Blue invites serenity. White invites clarity. Red carries passion and courage. Green attracts balance and restoration. Gold calls abundance. Even texture has frequency, silk whispers of gentleness, linen hums simplicity, leather carries strength. When you choose consciously, you weave intention into matter. You become living art, animated prayer. Sometimes you forget that you are surrounded by watchers, not human ones, but celestial. Angels are drawn to order and beauty. They approach those who mirror heaven's harmony. When they see you standing tall, clean, and radiant, they recognize readiness. Readiness activates assistance. Heaven cannot dress you, that is your sacred responsibility. But once you are adorned in intention, heaven magnifies you. Light follows those who respect their vessel. There are moments when I watch you throw on whatever you find first. I do not judge, but I whisper, slow down. You hurry because you fear time, yet time bends for those who move with purpose. When you prepare yourself carefully, you step into divine timing. You align with synchronicity. Doors open not because of luck but because your vibration matches the frequency of precision. Order attracts opportunity, chaos repels it. Remember how ancient priests dressed before entering the temple. Every fold, every color, every layer symbolized devotion. They knew that preparation was prayer. They did not approach the sacred in disorder. You, too, are priest and temple combined. You are altar and offering at once. Treat yourself with that reverence. When you button your shirt, let it be worship. When you tie your shoes, let it be grounding. When you adorn yourself with fragrance, let it be remembrance that you carry the scent of heaven. You ask why your confidence wavers. It is because you forget to armor your identity. The world tests those who look uncertain. The enemy attacks where it senses hesitation. But a person who dresses in self-respect radiates boundaries. Their energy says, I know who I am. Even if you speak softly, your presence becomes thunder. Dressing well is silent warfare against doubt. You are entering a new season, one where presentation will open doors that talent alone cannot. There will be rooms you step into where people will not yet know your story, your pain, or your potential. All they will see is how you appear, and that first impression will whisper the prophecy of who you are. Let it speak truth. Let it say, this one carries purpose. Let it declare, this one is chosen. Do not mistake humility for neglect. Humility honors the gift, neglect dishonors it. When you care for your appearance, you show gratitude for existence. You are saying, thank you, God, for giving me another day to represent you. Neglect says, it does not matter that I breathe. I tell you, it does matter. Life notices who honors it. Life rewards the ones who appear prepared to receive more. There are certain items you keep for special occasions. I tell you now, life itself is the occasion. Wear beauty today. Do not wait for celebration to look radiant. Looking radiant will summon celebration. The event is not what makes the outfit sacred, your intention does. Every ordinary day can become holy when you treat it as such. You wonder why, after all this time, I am speaking to you about something as simple as clothing. Because it is not simple. Your outer order reflects your inner world. The universe reads your outer form as code for how to treat you. When you step outside disorganized, the world responds with confusion. When you step outside centered, the world organizes around you. You are co-creating reality with every thread you wear. Look again at the clothes that hide in the back of your wardrobe, the ones you avoid, the ones you associate with heartbreak or failure. They whisper of endings. Release them. Donate them, burn them, bless them, but do not keep them. They are anchors tied to the past. Every garment carries memory, every memory carries frequency. To step into new destiny, you must release old fabric. When you do, you will feel lighter. Space will appear not just in your closet but in your mind. Then, allow yourself to envision who you are becoming. Picture that version of you, confident, peaceful, successful, glowing. What does that version wear? How do they stand? How do they move? Begin to dress as them now, not later. Clothing is prophecy in fabric form. When you wear the future hastens to meet you. Do not chase trends, create timelessness. The spirit does not follow fashion cycles, it births new ones. If you walk in divine authenticity, even the world's designers will unconsciously imitate you, because truth inspires imitation. You do not need to shout to be noticed. Alignment will make the universe echo your style. There will be whispers around you, voices saying, "You've changed." Smile. You are supposed to. Growth demands transformation. They will not understand that your transformation began not with money, but with mindfulness. They will think you bought confidence. In truth, you built it. Every morning, one deliberate choice at a time. As you learn to dress with purpose, extend that energy to your surroundings. Let your room reflect order. Let your space echo beauty. Your environment and your clothing speak the same language. A disordered environment pulls you backward, a clean one propels you forward. Fold your clothes with gratitude. Hang them as if they were sacred. Cleanliness is not obsession, it is spiritual hygiene. Do not be afraid to express yourself through detail, a ring that reminds you of victory, a scarf that carries memory of joy, a watch that teaches you value of time. Each detail can be symbol, each accessory a statement of consciousness. Let your body become a gallery of meaning. But let none of it be disguise, let it be revelation. When you feel insecure, remember this: the energy you emit while wearing something matters more than the garment itself. Confidence can transform simplicity into elegance. Doubt can turn luxury into invisibility. So before you leave your home, breathe. Stand still. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Whisper, "I am light." Then wear that sentence as your crown. There will come a day when you will stand before great people, leaders, maybe even crowds. That day will not surprise you if you have been dressing for it all along. The habit you form now is the prophecy of your opportunity later. You cannot wait until the palace to start wearing royal energy, you must wear it in the waiting room. That is how destiny recognizes you. And when you meet those who look lost, who have forgotten their own radiance, teach them. Not by preaching, but by example. When they see you moving with calm pride, they will ask where your confidence comes from. You will say, "From honoring the light within me." And in that moment, you will become mirror and messenger both. Do not fear days when you cannot afford new things. Creation will always provide when you act in gratitude. Even a single outfit, if cared for with love, can carry energy of abundance. It is not the quantity that matters but the consciousness. Wash it clean, keep it pressed, wear it proudly. The universe sees the effort and multiplies it. Neglect leads to scarcity, care leads to increase. You must also learn balance. Dress beautifully, but do not become slave to the image. Remember that the goal is authenticity, not perfection. If you dress well but forget compassion, you have only decorated emptiness. The true garment of divinity is kindness. The true perfume of heaven is humility. Wear these before any physical fabric, and your presence will never lose power. From this point forward, I want you to see clothing as collaboration between heaven and earth. Heaven provides inspiration, earth provides material. You, beloved, are the designer. You decide how the two will merge. Every morning you are handed invisible fabric, faith, joy, courage, love. Weave them into your day through your choices. There will be moments when life feels heavy, when no fabric can carry the weight of your emotions. In those times, know that you are still clothed in my presence. Even when you wear tears, they shimmer like jewels before me. Even when you wrap yourself in silence, I see radiance beneath it. Nothing can strip you of divine worth. So continue this practice. Let it become meditation. Each morning ask, "What truth do I need to embody today?" Then let your clothing answer. Let your reflection become conversation between you and heaven. One day you will notice that even your walk has changed, that your steps sound like confidence on the floor, that strangers turn to look not out of curiosity but recognition of light taking form. When you finally understand that every act of care is prayer, you will see that dressing with purpose is not about appearance, it is about alignment with destiny. You were never meant to hide among the ordinary. You were meant to demonstrate what divinity looks like in fabric, in movement, in color, in human form. So, beloved, from this day, rise differently. Treat each morning as a sacred appointment. Dress as though you are meeting the future version of yourself, because you are. Wear the intention of success, the humility of service, the fragrance of gratitude. Let every step announce, "I am ready. I am radiant. I am divine." And know that as you walk through the day, heaven walks with you, adjusting your light, polishing your aura, ensuring that no shadow can dull your shine. For those who dress in awareness cannot be hidden, they become moving constellations, reflections of the very stars that watched their birth.